I would propose also for alternative charge of abuse of office, because also, you know, the threshold of proving murder is usually very high. Because now the question will be, did you know? I don't know what. It will be quite high. So the best case scenario would be they craft several charges so that this one becomes an alternative charge from where I sit. Otherwise, there is a way they can easily get off the hook when you look at the kind of charges which are facing.
Also, even as you respond, Mheshimiwa Oluoch, there is also Trade and Industrial CS Adam Mohammed. I'd also say that the bad sugar entered through illegal routes. And of course, again, I guess it's all a circus, because once you go to the illegal routes area, that means it's about the borders, and then it goes back to Matiang'i.
Yeah, I think there's a big problem there, one of coordination. The left hand does not know what the right hand is doing. I think it is assumed that in the first instance, this ought to be cabinet decision. So if it was a cabinet decision and CS is acting on, there is a shortfall. Let's begin by saying this. I don't think that it is wrong to open that window. The question is, how well do we regulate that window? Who are the persons allowed to do it? What is the quantity that we are saying we want to bring? Once we establish that, then we go into what agencies are going to man this. And I think this is where we also forget in KRA. KRA mans our entry ports in Mombasa, and there's talk about cheap sugar that is coming from Brazil and other places. They transit to Uganda. How do they do that? Because these are huge containers being ferried across kilometers all the way to Uganda and then coming back into the country. So the other question then that you'd have to address is when you bring it, is it required to go through certain processes? And when you do it, do you need to have a factory? Which then leads to the question, how does a supermarket like Nakumat, Tuskys, these people end up having their own brands? Yeah. Yes, how do, in terms of regulation, refinement, which factories do they do these things? So I think there is serious need for us to be able to, and somebody said it, I think we need to look at this in a larger sense, because we may just be talking about sugar. What about other things that we consume? I think there is a big problem here that needs to be attacked from a multi-agency approach. Yeah.
And speaking about just now the larger war on graft and the reactions in terms of the political reactions, rather, we have the top strip there, Kipchumba Murkomen saying that the lifestyle audit is targeting our man, and the senator claims the audit is a scheme by some powerful State House operatives. That's on the Standard. Powerful State House operatives out to make sure the deputy president does not vie for presidency in 2022. Let's get your initial thoughts on that, Mheshimiwa Wamalwa.
My personal opinion is